morning, I guess you got a routine done. I won't get too bent out of shape about it just because there's a morning routine. Two things I will say is that whenever doing cardio and I sit working with Brad, make sure I'm like got a fuck ton of layers on. So got a t-shirt, gas jumper, and then the massive, really thick, heavy flex top. And then I roll hat on. It doesn't really make that much of a difference at the moment. I'm not on any lipolytics, like there's no fat burners in, nothing making me sweat. And I'm not doing a fuck ton of cardio, it is literally just 15 minutes on the stepper at the pace I'm going. But I'm just trying to keep the body temperature up just so when it does come, I've already got that routine going. The one thing I'll say as well, it's fucking cold in here once you get going. Once you come in, it's cold. And then my abs, it's literally 3 sets, I just do like a circuit. So the seated crunches, I've done those since I was like 13, lifting weights in the room. They've always worked from abs, I'm never going to not do them. And then leg raises, just because that lower portion of my abs, I always feel like that's the last bit to come in. I tend to do it hanging leg raises as well on back days, just to get that stretch. And then I sit into vacuums. So I'll take 3 really deep breaths. Try and get as much oxygen into the nose and out through the mouth, and like really just get oxygen back in the system. And then right before I do the vacuum, I empty my lungs as hard as I can. All I do is I imagine I'm blowing out a candle, like purse lips. And once all that oxygen's out, you just suck in. So I always try to tell people, think about pulling your belly button into your spine and back. Some people can do it, some people can't. If you can't do it, work on it. If you can do it, do more of it. And I'll do that 5 times, and that's one set of vacuums. But as things progress, I'll increase it. But this is the 2nd week of this, like doing the vacuums and stuff, and I've already seen the difference in my abs. So now to jump in the sauna. Oh, sauna. Big tent back. So there's no way. Anyway, sitting here for 5-10 minutes and spit it with any shite. So in legs with Mr. Michael. 18 weeks out this week. I don't know what else to say. Nothing's changed this week. So doing the exact same shit as I did last week. Food's not changed. This will be like the 3rd since being back on the cycle, so just kind of let the body do what it wants to do. Letting fullness return, strength going to come back to where it wants to, and then we'll start to pull down a bit.
it is yet to feel like prep, but that's always the case until you get to like, you blink and then you're at 10 weeks out and you're doing a lot more cardio, a lot less food, and get all of a sudden in shape. No squat today. There's additional sets in the pull day. I'm only taking one of my 3 sets on seated curl to like past failure. So still doing the isones and partials like you've seen there, but it's just the one set where I'm trying to take it past failure. And one of the tweaks and cues I've been given to some of the boys recently is when you're doing a seated leg curl, you don't want this, so like if you look up when you're doing it, you'll naturally, your chest will lift, your back will arch, your bum will slip down the pad, and then you're not using your full hamstring. And bear in mind, the main reason we're all using the seated leg curl first, specifically, is to get the rectus femoris to grow, bicep femoris, the side hang of your hamstring. I always forget the Latin names, the muscularis. But when you open up your chest, you get this arch. You're taken away from that pushing hamstring. Again, this is the main reason we're using the seated leg curl instead of doing this like lying leg curl or single leg curl or fucking stiff leg. So, chin down, looking down will allow you to physically cave over. And doing that will cause the middle of your back to arch into the back of the pad, and then you'll get more at your hamstring. Is it harder? Yes. Is it better for you? Yes. Remember, no one cares what you can see it like. Larnaca done. Nothing interesting or exciting, just fucking pushing my chest into the pad. I did, what I've been trying to do is keep my hips on the, literally on the pad lower down, further down I guess, and allowing my knees to like tuck up more. I wouldn't describe it more as like a leg curl, but it's more like I'm allowing them to curl. I don't know, you maybe see that. But that lasted the third set for a far better. To stage bar squats, do them heel elevated because you know you can't have too much quads. So just enter a manner that seen a video of me doing this 4 years ago in this gym flex. And I was doing it 5 plates for like 8 reps. So the goal is to build up to that and then make it look silly.
I've been gone in a million flashes to do with the man in the masses, fading away like a phoenix to rise from the ashes. Don't tell me society's classless, we're children around on their asses, getting me high but I still keep an eye on the assets. 'Cause I got my Porsches in divorces, got my ticket to the sun, I got 500 fortune cookie monsters always aching in my lungs. I get all of my notions from emotions, everything will turn out fine. Gotta set it in motion, ride that Porsche
Ooh. So, switched up. A bit of last time we done legs. Or filmed legs, but couldn't tell you. Can't remember that for that. So 2 sets of the safety bar squat, set 12, I think. But then set 7. We'll have to check the tape. But I was warming up with a Z wedge and then opted out it on my like 4th warm up. I felt something like the lower portion of my back, lower portion of my back, around my scapula. Just see that. I had to get Einstein himself to grab my back. But yeah, it's just as it felt good. Flat footed. I mean, the big issue I'm doing the safety bar squat is because I physically can't get my hands behind a barbell. My mobility is push. And it is a little bit more flush. It is good. It's just the balance side of it. It's a bitch. I do wish we had like a true safety squat bar because that is more similar to kind of like it's a cross between that and a cane bar. Whereas the true safety bar squat, it comes down less. If you imagine this is the bar, that's the bar, it comes down less. And it sits more of an angle. They are just, I actually think they're harder. But it's just in the Widowmaker on the hip press. That was decent. The depth we can get on that is much better. Keeping my feet low and actually going a wee bit lighter on my working sets. And now it's leg extension. We've been doing this as like 7 sets, FNC7. But just some bits and bobs as a go. I think I explained that enough. So 2 sets of leg extensions done, each set a double drop. Do not know 5x extension as well, so we don't get a fantastic stretch, but it feels decent. Trying to extend a lot of these like isolation movements with partial reps and stuff, just from the sheer bench warning in the gym and So that was decent. I've quads in there for a pump. 2 sets lunges. I know that.